Duxbury's Council on Aging partnered with local emergency service organizations to provide valuable information in emergency situations as part of their community educational series. The Bristol County Sheriff's Office presented Until Help Arrives, a presentation on what to do and not to do after calling 911. These critical minutes that you can wait for help can be the difference between life and death. PCN was on hand to bring you this very important story.
I developed a senior safety series here at the Duxbury Senior Center because part of our mission is to live well and age well. And paramount to that is safety for seniors. So we've been working with local safety organizations in the area, the fire department, the police department, and the Bristol County Sheriff's Department. And they came to us today with this program called Until Help Arrives. And that is basically to help people understand what they can do before the first responders come, because there are steps that we can all take, and sometimes we're not aware of what those are.
When 9/11 happened, I got real irritable because I felt I should have done something.
Many times people get frightened when they see something, an incident happening, and we're trying to take the stress out of it. And we do talk about stress, and we talk about calling 911, which is really important. And we make sure that they know how to dial 911, how to interact with that operator, okay? Some of the things that might be asked, and we train them how to get a picture of what's going on and make sure that they get that picture back to that 911 operator, what they're looking at.
I've personally had to call 911 a few times in my life, and it is always just a nerve-wracking situation. You kind of get that gut fear of, I'm not sure if I'm saying the right things so that I can make sure that the right help is coming, and then what do I do? Is there something I can be doing to help my husband or something like that? And then you think about the situations when you're driving down the road, and if there's an accident there, what do I do if I'm that first person who has to respond?
Staying safe is another key point, because we've had a number of people who have been at the scene of accidents and have been killed by vehicles coming by. We see it all the time. You're going to be out of your vehicle at an accident scene. We stress, you've got to be safe. Make sure that you're not in an area where you can be hit.
Really, it's very, very hard to make the situation worse. If you're in a situation where someone's suffering some kind of life-threatening emergency, it's pretty hard to make it worse for them than it already is. It's much better to try to do something. You're very unlikely to cause them harm. So it's better to, at least give it a shot. It's a difference between life and death for that person, because we are quick, but we're not that quick.
We're doing an awful lot with high schools, with a lot with the licensed practical nurse. We do home health aides. We've done a lot out in the general public. We've done senior centers. So we're available. We're out there.
Objective 5. Objective 5 is positioning the engine. We want to make sure that people can breathe.
If somebody's looking for us to come out and present the program, we'll do it. They can contact my office, and that's 508-995-1311. Our sheriff is extremely active in making sure that the community is well versed in how to protect itself.